Word 1, ablution. Part of speech, noun. The meanings are, a washing of the body, especially as a religious ceremony. The liquid so used. The liquid used for such washing. Example sentences, if one needed to do ablution once, I did it twice. Without law we can make no ablution from our sins, but without spirit there is no water. He is first subjected to the process of purification, which consists of an ablution with mirong, cow urine. Word 2, brawn. Part of speech, noun. The meanings are, strong, well-developed muscles. Muscular strength. Head cheese. Part of speech, verb. The meanings are, make fat, especially of a boar. Intransitive, become fat, especially of a boar. Example sentences, my mother used to make brawn from the trotters. A pork knuckle will do the job, so you've got the brawn without the brain. I.am the brain, you.re the brawn. Word 3, centurion. Part of speech, noun. The meanings are, the commanding officer of an ancient Roman century. Example sentences, while at Joppa he stayed with Simon the tanner, and thence was summoned to Caesarea to Cornelius the centurion. A century was a group of 100 men commanded by a centurion. To be able to command a centurion thus suggests he is in a favored position. Word 4, contempt. Part of speech, noun. The meanings are, the condition of being despised or scorned. Example sentences, an expert who signs a false declaration to his report is open to contempt proceedings. Phelan disobeyed the injunction and on the 13th of July, 1894 was sentenced to jail for 6 months for contempt. Failure to obey a court injunction may result in proceedings for contempt of court. Word 5, improvise. Part of speech, verb, improvised, improvises, improvising. The meanings are, to make, compose, or perform something extemporaneously. Example sentences, the simplicity of vocal sheet music encouraged Jackson to improvise a great deal. This will allow you to improvise a bit and put your own spin into the sound of Brazilian music. Using a simple backing, e.g. one-note chord accompaniment on a keyboard, ask the children to improvise sung phrases. Word 6, inextricable. Part of speech, adjective. The meanings are, that one cannot extricate oneself from. That cannot be disentangled or untied. Too involved or complicated to solve. An inextricable problem. Example sentences, back at the farmhouse, I sat playing with a kitten until kitten and flowers seemed inextricable. Ferones is often gregarious, the tubes which it secretes being sometimes intertwined in an inextricable mass. Word 7, proxy. Part of speech, adjective. The meanings are, used as a proxy or acting as a proxy. A proxy indicator. A proxy measurement. Part of speech, verb. The meanings are, to serve as a proxy for. Part of speech, noun, proxies. The meanings are, the agency or function of a deputy. The authority to act for another. A person empowered to act for another. Example sentences, bidding on eBay works through proxy bidding, meaning that bids can be made on your behalf. A proxy shall be in writing, signed by an association member and revocable at the pleasure of the member executing it. This page is updated regularly with the newest proxy sites. Word 8, repellent. Part of speech, noun, repellents. The meanings are, something that repels. A substance used to repel insects. Part of speech, adjective. The meanings are, that repels, pushing away or driving back. Causing distaste, dislike, or aversion, repulsive. Causing insects, etc. to react by staying away. Example sentences, the jerseys are made of special 4-way stretch core body material that has been treated with a water repellent. This spring, you may wish to use rosemary as a natural flea repellent to keep fleas and other parasites off your pet. A nostalgia overcame him which in later years he found repellent. Word 9, tower. Part of speech, noun, towers. The meanings are, such a structure used as a fortress or prison. One that conspicuously embodies strength, firmness, or another virtue. Part of speech, verb. The meanings are, to rise high or stand tall. Intransitive, to be very tall. The office block towered into the sky. Example sentences: this tower formed part of the dungeon of the fortress erected by Baldwin IV, Count of Hainaut, about the year 1150. On the top of the tower is the effigy of a man in iron who strikes the hours with a hammer. The Church of St. Mary the Virgin has Norman remains in the tower and chancel. Word 10, mania. Part of speech, pronoun. The meanings are, Roman mythology, the goddess of the dead and ghosts. Part of speech, affix. The meanings are, a, specified type of mental disorder characterized by an abnormal preoccupation, compulsion, etc. Pyromania. Part of speech, suffix. The meanings are, an exaggerated desire or enthusiasm for. Balletomania. Used to form a word indicating a compulsion or obsession. Example sentences: mania is the complete opposite, and a person feels like life is grand and nothing can get in the way. Dolls mania: this site offers choices in clothing, shoes, hair, and accessories. Beach mania makes similar umbrellas in other color patterns.